Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a wise old owl named Oliver. He was known throughout the forest for his wisdom and his keen sense of justice. Every night, as the sun set and the moon rose, Oliver would perch himself on a tall oak tree and tell stories to all the young animals gathered around him. His stories were not just entertaining, but also carried valuable morals and lessons. One evening, as Oliver was about to begin his storytelling, a group of young rabbits approached him with a request. "Oliver," they said, "we have heard so much about your wisdom and the lessons in your stories. Could you please tell us a story tonight that teaches us something important?" Oliver nodded and began his tale. Once upon a time, in this very forest, there was a young rabbit named Rosie. Rosie was always in a hurry. She would rush through her chores, barely stopping to enjoy the beauty of the forest around her. "There's no time to waste," she would say. "I have so much to do." One day, while rushing to gather food, Rosie stumbled upon a turtle who was moving slowly across the forest floor. "Why are you so slow?" Rosie asked impatiently. "You'll never get anywhere at this pace." The turtle smiled and replied, "I may be slow, but I am steady. I know that rushing through life only leads to mistakes and missed opportunities. It's important to take your time and do things carefully." Rosie laughed at the turtle's words and continued on her way, still in a hurry to finish her tasks. But as time went on, Rosie began to realize that she was always tired and stressed. She never had time to play or enjoy the company of her friends. One evening, Rosie happened to pass by the wise old owl, Oliver, as he was telling a story. The story was about a young rabbit who learned the value of patience and taking things slow. Rosie listened intently and a realization dawned on her. The next day, Rosie decided to change her ways. She started taking her time with her chores, enjoying the beauty of the forest around her. She spent more time playing with her friends and less time worrying about finishing quickly. Before long, Rosie found that she was happier and more fulfilled than ever before. She had learned an important lesson from the wise old owl and the slow-moving turtle that sometimes the best way to get ahead in life is to take things slow and steady. And so, my dear friends, Oliver concluded, remember the story of Rosie and the turtle. Take your time, enjoy the journey, and you will find that life is much more rewarding. With that, the young animals bid Oliver good night, each of them carrying the lesson of patience and perseverance in their hearts. And as the moon shone brightly overhead, the forest fell silent, filled with the peacefulness of the night.